Welcome back to another video. In this video tutorial series, we will be discussing the Pandas library, a commonly used data manipulation tool in Python. Please leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you found this video useful. Why is Pandas library so important? Pandas is an open source Python library built on top of the NumPy package that is mainly used for data manipulation and analysis. It provides many tools to speed up the data analytics process and is one of the most important tools for data scientists and for data analysts. The two primary data structures used in Pandas are series and data frames. Series is a one-dimensional labeled array capable of holding data of any type, whereas a data frame is a two-dimensional labeled data structure with columns of different types like a spreadsheet or SQL table. Okay, so now let's jump into the Jupyter notebook. To install pandas, you can type in pip install pandas and execute the cell, and the package will be installed. If it is already installed, it will say requirement already satisfied. Now let's import the pandas library to our notebook. To do that, we can type in import pandas as pd. This command will import the pandas library as pd. We are using shorthands so that we do not have to type in the code completely whenever we want to import the library and also to make the code more readable. The dataset that I am using for this tutorial will be the Stack Overflow Developer Survey dataset. I'll add a link to it in the description below. Now, there are different ways to read data from a file in Jupyter Notebook. You can either import the CSV file into the Jupyter Notebook and read the data from it, or you can read the data from the directory where the CSV file is stored. To import the file into Jupyter, you can go to Jupyter, go to Uploads, and upload a CSV file. We will then use the read function in Pandas to read the data from the CSV file into a Python data frame. Here I'm going to load the data into a data frame called SO data. Stack Overflow data pd.read CSV and then execute the cell. Read CSV is a pandas function used to indicate that we are trying to read a CSV file. To display the data in the data frame, we can type in the name of the data frame that we have created. Here is SO data. This will show the data that is loaded into a data frame using pandas. Now let's try and load the data using the second method. To do this, first we need to import the OS module. Import OS. After this, we can set the directory location to where our data is stored on the system. OS.change directory, I've stored it on D drive. I'm just copying the file path. Now setting this file path will tell the software where to look for our data. We can then load the data into a data frame using the read CSV function. pd.read CSV. And to see our data, we can just type in the data frame name. Now this basically gives us a preview of the dataset. In the next part of our tutorial, we'll look at more methods by which we can preview the data from our dataset.